Hi everyone, I hope you're well. I'm doing a Pundi update for you. Not done an update for a while. There's been a lot of requests for it, so we're just going to dive into Pundi right now. You can see that since we made the video, I think we made it round about here, and you have gone out to make a new high, which is fantastic, which is great. You've made that new high. We are on a 4-hourly time frame, and you can see what it's doing. Okay, it's coming back down and testing some level of support there, and you can see that you've not actually fell through this support here, because we did say if you start to lose this support, which is just there, you can see it's at the wick down. Okay, if you start to see that support lost, then you are looking at that target there, which is a larger correction for Pundi from that point down there of another 13%. Then you also have this level here, which is a previous swing high of this support, because that's what happens. You'll see that what it does when it goes up, it falls back to a previous swing high. So the swing low goes to a previous swing high, up to a previous swing high, and that's the way it works. It just moves up in nice flows like that. But you can see, you know, you have got a little bit of a mega pump just there. You've gone up, consolidated sideways, gone up, and now you're consolidating sideways like this. Okay, but you are over a longer time frame here than you did there. That was a very short-lived consolidation where you did hug the yellow line, which is the 20 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame. You hugged that before getting that next leg up. So potentially looking at this, you know, you have just made a new all-time high there for Pundi. Okay, I believe that's an all-time high without zooming out. So a local high if it's not an all-time high, but at the end of the day, you have just recently made that. So you are still looking relatively healthy, and all you're doing is testing support. But at the moment, you are caught under the EMAs, okay, and it looks bearish. Okay, it does look bearish, it looks quite bad, but let me reassure you of one thing: you are still bullish. And the reason is because you are in a bull market, and obviously you are in an uptrend on the 4-hourly EMA, because there's your bullish cross. Okay, you are moving up, and if we do zoom out on the daily time frame here, so if we zoom out on the daily time frame here, we could potentially lay down a price prediction moving forward for Pundix. Okay, so you can see on the daily, right, how far away you are from the yellow line. Do you see that? Okay, so you may be experiencing a level of consolidation here, allowing this. We are looking at a lot of projects at the moment that have shot up quite a lot, okay? And when they've done that, they've got quite far away from this EMA, and you do need to see it, look, in the entire trend. And since we formed this bullish cross down here on the 8th of January this year, we formed a bullish cross for Pundi, and we've gone up. Okay, we've gone up like this, consolidation, up, consolidation, up, consolidation, up, consolidation, and now you're just looking at that. And if you looked at each level of consolidation there for Pundix, what happened? The yellow line came up and touched it, and it bounced off it. Okay, there, touched it, bounced off it, acted as a key level of support, especially on the daily time frame. Like I say to you once again, if you start to see any price action starting to fall through the 20 on the daily, okay, and hitting the red line, which is 55, you are looking at potential larger pullback and the start of the bear market. And this is what I want to keep you aware of. Okay, that is not a good sign. Okay, and I do need to make a video on that, on how to detect the bear market, and that is one of my key targets. Is the daily is holding us up. The yellow line is holding us up in this bull market. When you start rolling over and you're falling through, and you're losing the daily EMA, the 20 daily EMA, and you're starting to hit that red line, which is the red line, okay, which is the 55 EMA on the daily time frame. Not financial advice, but do think about what you're holding and your positions in that particular project, because that is not a good sign. Okay, and that's just an update to keep you updated, because the charts do not lie. Okay, the charts do not lie, and you can see in this entire move here, you've never really come down to it. You had a retest there, which is perfectly healthy. That was a fantastic retest. Look at the wick on that on the daily time frame. That's like, yeah, I'm well bullish. You ain't dragging me down. Do you know what I mean? That's amazing to see. You know, that was a massive buy signal right there. That's a massive buy signal. You got the bounce off the red line there, the 55 EMA on the daily time frame. You see a candle like that where it's wicked down and it's been bought up. That's bulls are in control there. The bulls are saying, no, we're marching on. You are not dragging us down. Get lost, bears. And that's effectively it. And so, you know, from when you zoom out, look at it, always zoom out. Okay, you're looking potentially, in my opinion, at a longer level of consolidation where the EMA here is going to creep up, and that will happen over a few days. Okay, you can see if it was creep up anymore, you'll be looking at roughly the 7th of April where you get this EMA retest, just like you did there, that beautiful EMA retest, before it continues in the uptrend for Pundi. So I hope you enjoyed that particular update there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay down a Fibonacci now and give you a future price prediction after this level of consolidation, because what you've got here, you've potentially got, after this, you can see the kind of moves that Pundi's making. I mean, this was a monstrous move. Look at that for an impulsive wave. They've all been really good after consolidation. I mean, look, you've got this consolidation there, massive pump consolidation, massive pump. Well, to be fair, that fell through and retested the 55, so that the pump was from there, not this level here. It was from there. So that again is a big pump, consolidation, big pump, consolidation, humongous pump. Look at that. I'm going to measure that. That was from that bottom there to there. That was 320%. That's a 3x on a daily time frame. That's huge. So, you know, that could happen again. Why wouldn't it happen? Okay, Pundi's a really good project. You know, it's got a working product as well, and not many projects have got working products. Do remember that, because it means it's got levels of adoption, okay? And that's what you're looking for in your investments. Not financial advice, but always do your own research and look for projects that have actually got a working protocol and got working products in the big wide world there. So for me, Pundi's just going through a level of consolidation. It's healthy that it's made this high. It is breaking down a little bit. It's testing key levels of support. It looks bad. It looks scary. I'm seeing posts that people saying it's going to oblivion, it's going to zero. It's not at the moment, okay? What you want to see, if you start falling through this 20 EMA, which is a yellow line, which I've said to you, if you start falling through that and start testing this red line consistently, and then you're caught between a rock and a hard place, and you can't get back above the 20 there, because you will see that, you know, you will see that on the blow off top, on the correction things, when things do start to correct, okay, and the bear market comes, you will see. So yeah, that's to me, that's indicative of the fact, and you know what happens, right, in the bear market, it's brutal, because it comes along so quickly, okay, you have this big correction, and the thing is, you go through the entire bull market with corrections 40%, 30% and all that. You know, we've not had a real major correction for a long time now as well, by the way. You do need to be aware of that. But we are looking extremely bullish across the board there, which is also a telltale sign of a correction, to be honest with you. But anyway, what you need to look for is zoom out on your charts, okay? And I tell this to everybody, zoom out on your charts. If you start losing the daily 20 EMA, right, and you're hitting the 55, and then you're coming back up on the 20, and you're struggling to get back through it, that, in my opinion, is a massive signal, okay, that you're potentially looking at a larger correction on the grand scheme of things, because you're being propped up at the moment in this bull market by the EMAs, the 20 EMA, and once you fall below that, you know, look, you're in a bear market, and this went on for almost a couple of months there, and you're looking, it's not looking great, to be fair, it's not looking great, and that is a big telltale sign of the end of the bull market, so to speak. So do keep an eye on them levels, but once again, just to clarify, so far you're looking healthy. I am expecting, as before, as you can see with all this previous action on the daily time frame, okay, this is why I'm zooming out, because it gives you a better picture. You are looking at something very similar to these structures here, where you're going to sort of come down and let the yellow line there, the 20 EMA, creep up to the price, get a couple of touches off it before it moves onwards and upwards again. But it is looking healthy. So what I'm going to do now, I did say I was going to give you a future price prediction. I don't know why there's not one in there. I thought I'd give one already, but obviously I've not. So what we do here, we just use the fibs, okay? You just use your Fibonacci retracement to get the price prediction. So what you've got your bottom, and just like here, okay, where you went up off this correction there, you went up off that correction and you made that top, okay, and then you could effectively say that you were going to push up and make a move, and look, we can target that now. So you go like this, you drop that from the top and you go up to the bottom like that. Look at that, okay, and that was the bottom. So basically it's hard to envision, but this come up and it had a corrective move where it come down, okay, had a corrective move, made this bottom here before marching on and making this high. And what you do when you do these fibs like this, you basically, there's a top like that, so you basically got the correction, the next impulsive move, okay, you can actually late, because this would have been already in play, because you come down, you've made your correction. So if I'd have done a correction here, what I would have done is simply this. I'll try and explain it to you. You drop your fib on with an extension, so you know that was a top, okay, and you've gone from there, the bottom, so you know that in the future, the extension, the 168 extension, which is a golden ratio, you was looking at a potential impulsive move up to that level, and lo and behold, you did get to that level, okay. So that was a fantastic price prediction. So what you do, you just use the fib again to make a new price prediction. So you know that what you've done here, you've gone up there and you've made that bottom off this high, okay, off this high, you've made that bottom here. So that's your bottom, okay, that's your bottom, and you're going to go off this top. So you are looking at a mega price prediction here, up there for Pundi of almost, what is that, 2 cents. So that's a mega price prediction for Pundi, okay. So that is how you do it basically, okay. And that's basically the Pundi price prediction, which is up there at, where are we? Drop that in there for you. So that's a future price prediction after this level of consolidation, and we see this level of consolidation just like we are here, you know, where you're coming down, you're correcting, you're getting that hug off the yellow line there, that 20 EMA, you're getting that hug, getting that touch. It looks bad, but actually you're just refueling the rocket ships, refueling for these big impulsive waves up, okay, and you're looking at another level of consolidation. Test this EMA, the 20 EMA, and get that really big push up. So you're looking at that there, which is a whopping price tag for Pundi, you know, from the next potential breakout. I mean, if you was to take the trade on here, I'm not advising that you should, but that is a 250% trade for Pundi in this bull market. But if you was to wait for confirmation of this break of the previous high, then you would be looking at 180% appreciation for Pundi going forward. And again, this is always in play. The pattern's always in play, okay? This is always in play until invalidated, and it is invalidated by falling through these EMAs, okay? And that's basically it. That's Pundi. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do share and subscribe to the channel, and also thank you once again for all the really nice comments that you're giving on the videos here, and I hope that you find them educational, and it's all good. Keep moving forward in the space. See you soon. Bye bye.